Greetings, this is This, and I am me, and do you see what I see? I know it's not Christmas time, but I specifically did not start, I did not unpause the game once it loaded in, because look how terrifying this looks. Every single one of these looks like it's empty, but also all of the batteries look like they're uncharged and everything, so I'm assuming once I press play, everything will be okay. But oh my god, okay, that was terrifying. I loaded up the game and I was just like, guys, hello, are we okay? So when we last left off, first off, I had a new blueprint to unlock, unclaimed, I know. So let's get that. Oh my god, a new painting. No one likes being interrupted when they're waiting for inspiration to strike. Do not disturb a portrait canvas. Very cute. Very, I don't remember the word. I had it and I lost it immediately. Distinguished, I guess, is close. But the problem is I don't use portrait canvases very often. I stuck some in here because I was like, I obviously need to be able to see what the payphone one looks like. It's adorable. But yeah, we don't utilize them very often. Why not, though? Because one would fit here, wouldn't it? Why do I have a regular painting there when we could fit a better one? Could we benefit from a better one? I mean, I guess, technically. Do I have this painting anywhere else? I don't have very many small paintings at all. We do have one right there, though. Okay. Let's switch it out. Deconstruct. You guys can put a new painting in place. So, last episode, I was fixing, quote-unquote, the oxygen/water problem. Did you guys see me hover the temperature overlay? I almost clicked on it. It is obviously much better. We've got water coming through. The cool slush geyser is working, so that's going to bring us even more water. But the problem is getting the hydrogen gas out of here now. And so everything's kind of backed up, though. I'm trying to use the hydrogen gas by making glass and stuff like that so that the generators run more often and we can get it out of here. But it might still be a while, and it's still going to take some serious monitoring. Let's do that. Why are they going in here so often? The water keeps dropping down here all the time now. Why do they keep, do these things require duplicate operation or something? I feel like this should just be set it and forget it. You know? Huh. Okay, painting. Da 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 da. Portrait. Sure. Right there. Put her there. And they might not paint the right one initially, but that's okay. We have payphone and we have this other space-themed one already. And I think those are two, sort of new or unlockable ones. We've got the pickled meal lice 2 and a girl with the blue scarf. Okay, I feel like we probably have a lot of versions of it already. My eyes were not open to the portraits that I have out and about. I didn't ever really focus on it, I guess. My bad. That's on me. So, yes, there is still going to be a focus here. And everyone really wants me to deal with this zone more. I really have kept it very, whoa, cool. This is literally, it could kill someone. I've left it be to kind of just do the bare minimum of what I want it to do. And everyone's there's so much more potential here for you to do things in other ways that would just make what you already did more effective, or to utilize things even more than what you're utilizing. I know. I've got to do something over there. So we maybe can start something with that today. I know steam generator is the way that everybody wants me to go, but I'm just so steam generators and we don't have the steam turbines, we just don't have a very good history. I've never made it work. It does output water, and like, what if the water is cooler that it outputs? That would be useful. I can't read the top of the thing. What am I supposed to do about that? My window is too small. My game window. Okay, well, whatever. Power, heat, overheat, enable, disable, heat generator, heavy duty generator, converting geothermal into usable power, decor over. It's just that I get that it would get rid of the steam, and I guess it would still give me back water, which is all fine, but I don't really need the power, and it's going to be producing heat. So, yeah, we're getting rid of the steam, but you're producing heat. Isn't it still going to be hot over here? Like, sure, I'll be using the steam to generate power, but I have so much hydrogen for power generation, and we're not using it all. Like, I already have more power generation than I need. And we've got in a perfect world, I guess, I could get rid of all this stuff, and I'd have more space for other things or something. If we just had other sources of power, but like, I have so much natural gas. Like, the natural gas and the hydrogen gas I have so much of that I have to use it. Either that or throw it away. Whereas the steam, it's not really, it's just stuck in here. It's not really affecting me as much. So I don't really have to use it, quote unquote. Like, I don't feel like I have to use it. I do wish, though, that that the water was not as hot. I wonder if somehow, is that really dumb? Because this thing is already a cool steam vent, right? But say I just want this to give me water. I don't care about the steam at all. Like, I'm totally fine with ruining the concept of steam here. If I were to do that, okay, well, wait, actually, rocketry. Isn't there some kind of steam rocket? It sounds like I'm saying Team Rocket, but it's like steam. Add steam. There is a steam engine. I don't really want to build it. I just kind of wanted to read about it. Can I read about the steam engine in some capacity? Steam engine. Utilizes steam to propel rockets for space exploration. Like, is there a world in which the steam engine is something that I could actually effectively create and utilize? They don't really give me the information that I want. I just feel like, okay, new blueprint. Where should we go with the blueprint? Lephilios has frost buns and oxygen. I guess we can give it to Yakani. Give us like rust or something. Okay. Slug eggs. Do you guys just want to eat those? I don't know what we'll do with those. I'm just leaving them there for now. Too lazy to do something else. So, okay. Because I don't want to ruin the whole steam environment if I could use that steam for a steam engine. But the steam might need to be way hotter to use for a steam engine. Because that's a cool steam. But I don't know how hot it needs to be. Because that wasn't expressly clear through the database. This steam is hot, but it might need to be way hotter. And to get it all the way up to the rocket, keeping it as steam, I feel like would be difficult for me. So I say, what if we just forget about the steam? We don't care about the steam. We just care about this producing water for us. As you can see, it is producing water. Like, there's plenty of steam that is condensing into water, and I get water out of it. And so what we really want is this is going to produce steam whether it's cold in here or not. So what I really want is for it to just not be hot in here. So I need to do things to cool it down. So I'm saying there is no, like, they have ways to make the water warmer, but there's no way to make the water colder, which is dumb. Yeah. And unless you want to run it all through one of these things and then drop it back in here. That's something to consider, I suppose. How effective would that be? That's an interesting thought. I feel like it would probably not be effective because this thing is producing so much heat when it runs, right? But if I had this running somewhere else, basically we could have this thing grab some water, run it through this aqua tuner, maybe even run it through, like we could have a sensor so that it runs through until it reaches a certain temperature, and then it gets to go through the rest of the path, which takes it through another one, and then down and out. What are you guys sending? Coal, okay. Fine, do it. Well, should I lower the priority a little bit? It's already at 4. Don't send too much stuff, guys. Don't send too much. So basically, we take the aqua tuner, we set it aside somewhere else where we don't care if it gets hot because it's really completely closed off, not interacting with any other things, right? And then we have the water go to the aqua tuner and continue to loop. The water will just loop around the aqua tuner path, continuing to be sent through it until it's cold enough, and then it goes on the rest of its journey. We could do something like that, or we could have it not necessarily loop is in as closed of a circuit as that, but we could have it pick it up, cool it down, and then drop it. Pick it up, cool it down, and then drop it. And so it just would keep coming back into this pit. And so then the whole pit of water would end up getting cooler over time, and maybe that would help. I just don't know how cool it's going to be. It's at like 95.4 degrees right now, and if this thing is always using a ton of heat. And then my other idea would be like not really making it go to a certain, like keep looping it until it gets to a certain temperature, but more so like, you know how they're set on cycles? So like this one works for half the day and then this one works for half the day. Well, it could be like during the one half of the day, this sends the water through, but during the other half of the day, it just cycles it within its own closed system and continues to cool it. And then the other half of the day, it sends it through. We could do something like that. All of those things seem extremely complicated, though. So yeah, then I was thinking, yes, these are all thoughts that I had like just now looking at this. So none of them are fleshed out. But what if instead of insulated tiles, we use a whole bunch of tiles that are really good at dispersing heat? Do I have anything that's good at dispersing heat? High thermal conductivity. Does that mean it's good at dispersing heat? Insulator, no. We definitely don't want that. High thermal conductivity. Like, isn't that good? Slow heating as well. High thermal conductivity as well. I think high thermal conductivity is good. It's just there's no taking it back if I do this. Like right now it's just sides. But if I have someone go down in there and replace all this with something else that I think is good to be high thermal conductivity, it's not going to be good anymore. But then we do temp shift plates. And so all of the heat just dissipates easier. It doesn't go anywhere though. Okay, there's another thing somewhere around here. Is it in plumbing? there's these things, these conduction panels. Carries liquid, allowing extreme temperature exchange with overlapping buildings. So, extreme temperature exchange from like the water would heat up the tiles and the air, right? But so then the water would be colder, right? But if I look at the one of those that I have set up at Yakani, which you guys are still good with your food and everything, right? I'm focusing a lot on this other colony, so I got to make sure that these guys are going to be okay. I have this here. It's 35.1. The hydrogen gas... No, the... What I get confused about is that water goes in one side and out the other. Ada, chill. Literally. It goes in one side, out the other. So it's not like it's going through it in a way where I can like hover over and see the water like when it's here. I'm going to need them to send me through some water so that I can watch. I feel like I've watched before and I didn't learn anything, but maybe I will this time. So just send through some, and then I'll disable this building again because we're not ready to have it enabled yet. But let me see if I can just do whatever I can. And then obviously if I get an actual cooling method of some kind through here, that would help. You know, if I can have the hydrogen gas that's around this part run through here, pick up the heat, and then throw away or use the hydrogen gas, that's all good. But I want to do everything I can. Like, are there other smaller things I can do as well that will make a difference? Like, let's just see, right? Let's just see. Okay. So we're sending some water through. It's 68 degrees, which isn't bad at all. And then that one runs, and it makes so much heat. I mean, it's already burning hot over here, so it's not like it really makes a difference. Okay. Should I disable this? I don't know. Let's check here. Okay, the water's coming through. So it's tricky too because the water, obviously, it's changing temperature in every instance. Why is it lagging like that? How am I supposed to watch what's going on if it's lagging like that? Okay, like right now it's 52.6. But like, okay, right when it gets to here, it's 61.2. And then it comes out the other side immediately. A little bit cooler, but I mean, it could have gotten that much cooler just in the regular pipe. And so then if we look here, the conduction panel's 54.3. Oxygen is 40.2. Okay, so it's heating up the air a lot. Conduction panel, temp shift plate. So this is like really helping, I'm assuming, to get the heat out of the water and into the air. Right? Now, it still seems it seems warmer than it was. Okay. So then, would you say, perhaps, it would be better... I don't have a better material here. But if I made this section of the path insulated rather than radiant. Honestly, maybe on both sides. Because this is outputting a lot of heat right in this general zone. So if we have this come through, it's immediately picking up the heat. And then it's like, oh, okay, we're dispersing the heat, but then it's immediately picking the heat up again. Which is not very useful. How far does the heat spread? Like, is it all the way down to here as well that it gets pretty hot? Probably. Okay, so maybe a little bit more. Like or at least have it be plain. at least have it be not radiant for that section. And let's see if this helps out at all, because it felt like it just literally made everything, it made it warmer. And maybe this should be closer to the Wheezeworts, or you know, the Wheezeworts should be closer to this thing. Okay. So if that is what that does, it is cooling the water in a sense, but like the water will just pick the heat back up again if you're not careful. Soil and breathability. No. Okay. You're okay. I'm fixing it. Hang in there. You're okay. Okay. There should be some more water coming through soon. We don't have this part fixed, but at least this part is changed. We'll see what difference it makes. Okay. So it's upper 60s, but then once it gets through this radiant portion, and all the way up to here, it's lower 60s. Then once it comes out here, I mean, it's like the slightest bit less. Is this... It's not really heating it up. It's more so just that, like, the end of the line is warmer. Liquids. Okay. Oh, but this is actually cooler now. A little bit. I feel like I could have made a slight improvement somehow with all of that. But I'd say in general, it doesn't really seem like the water is getting cooler. But I do think it helps the area to get hotter. I don't think I want to use those. That doesn't seem like it's super effective in my cause. I suppose it could be somewhat effective, but I'm not really getting the vibe there. Okay, seeing as we have the cool slush geyser, we can probably disable this again. Right? And then you guys can stop dealing with that for a little while. Okay. Oh, what about our painting? Okay, this is the wrong one, guys. I'm gonna have to ask you to please do this new one. Redecorate. Okay. And now they'll do the new painting. Good, good, good. I don't remember who our artist is here. It's Ellie, right? I think it's Ellie. So she'll get to that, hopefully, when she gets to it. And we have the water. That's good. What's the temp on the ice? Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, she's doing long distance painting at an upward angle. Well, I mean, it's a downward angle, but like she's up. That's kind of crazy, Ellie. Wow. Go for it, though. Look at that. How distinguished. How noble. How serious. Okay. Cool. Thanks for the new painting. So how's the oxygen? Okay. It's not really grabbing as much as I need it to. It's still not fast enough. Even though we're using it and we're grabbing it, you can see that that's happening, but it's just not getting used fast enough. Okay, wait. Disable this again. Before I forget. So, we need to clear out the hydrogen. What can I do to help this work better? Clearing out the hydrogen. Using hydrogen more. Creating hydrogen less. Those are the things that are coming to mind initially. Using hydrogen more, I mean, ooh. Oh, this is actually a little dangerous. Oh, because the lamp is on. which I don't really feel like it should be because I thought I did like a system. Okay, no, I understand. That's, I would say good, but it's just ending up using it's using our natural gas. I would rather it use hydrogen. So in order to get it to use hydrogen, I have to hook it up to another power line that is like never active. Should we hook it up to this one? This one has a light. It has the phones of, oh, that's why I can't hook it up to this one. Because it's also at like recreation time. But like it's so not being used right now. It has the suits and it has the gas pump. Okay. Well, what if I just enable it real quick though? Like can I just mess everything up here? I don't want to change this. Okay, I have an idea. This is a great idea, guys. Give me a sun lamp. Put it right here. Oh, it won't fit because of the crown molding. Ceiling trim, deconstruct. Okay. Watch this, guys. This is a great idea. Such a great idea. Okay. Here we go. Sun lamp. Right there. Somebody build that for me, please. Somebody build that. Okay. It's already going to be plugged in. It's perfect. Don't worry. Wait, I have another new printable already? Oh my god. Okay. Yakani. Look! The ice melted! The ice melted! Perfect. Okay. Give him some rust. Dang it. I feel like if I just keep asking for rust, they'll give it to me eventually, right? Okay, we have got water in here. And let me tell you, this water is going straight down to these things. And it's turning it right into polluted water that can go to our plants. I hope it's not too cold. Okay, but that allows for the carbon dioxide to thin out here, which will allow us to eventually drop more carbon dioxide off using this vent that is overpressured. And once that can drop off more carbon dioxide, it means that we'll be able to clear out all of the high gas pressure in this zone, which will once again allow our oil refinery to start working again, which will, in turn, allow us to have more petroleum sent back to the other base where we can once again start creating plastic, which will help us use more power, hydrogen power. It comes full circle. It's great. This right now is working to power. Okay, yes, look. A pump is working. It's powering. Like, are you just working all the time? Huh. Because this is creating, it's using coal and it's creating carbon dioxide. Like, do we need it? I don't have any automation set up for this system. I'm wondering if I make it run too often. Maybe at least put the fuel request threshold down a little lower? I don't really know. Okay. So that whole system I had set, you know, the plan was set in motion at the end of last episode, and now we're seeing it work. It was a chain reaction of things by putting that ice in there. Chain reaction that is going to help us boost that to success. Now, it's not going to be going for forever, like we are going to run out of that water, but it hopefully will have given everything, like I said, a good boost. Definitely a good boost to depressurize this zone, hopefully at least a little bit. Okay, back to Soilolan. I hope Lephilios is doing fine. But back here because I wanted to check. How did it go? It's got no power, you say? No power. What? Can this thing not keep up? Wait, actually though, why? I feel like it... Why is this not my dreams? They haven't come true. This lamp, it needs power, which it gets from this transformer, which gets its power from this set of batteries, which get their power from these two generators. But there's plenty of power here, but the thing isn't running. That's what happens with the sun lamp, and it's dumb. I need the sun lamp to run constantly. I have to connect the sun lamp closer to the source. I'm gonna need the sun lamp to run somewhere around here. No, don't produce microchips. 3 priority. You're making our things more efficient. We don't want them to be efficient. We want them to be inefficient. Don't you understand? Okay, but yeah, but this one runs. Okay. What if I also grab the automation? No, we'll just give it its own automation. Can we just have automation that is... Okay, you're bothering me. You're irritating me. Stop it. You're not using enough power. Deconstruct. I thought that was the answer. Okay, what if we get something with a little less power than that? That is something that runs constantly for no reason. Okay, so... there's the Jukebot. It uses a lot of power. But it only runs if the duplicates use it. So that's why I was putting the sun lamp down, because it should just, turn on and, be using power. None of these other things just, use power. Okay, what about in the utilities? Does any of this just use power? I don't know. I was just trying to uselessly use up some power. I thought it would be fun, man. Thought it was a good idea. It wasn't a good idea. It was a dumb idea. Okay, fine. Whatever. Leave me alone. I'll just go on my way. I'll just ignore all of this. None of these are gonna be useful, I don't think. I guess we're using as much power as we're using. It is the way that it is. I don't know, Liam. You're just as shocked as I am. I really thought it was gonna work out. Okay, so... We're not doing a good enough job of using the power. But maybe if these things are tuned up less often... I mean, I could just completely cancel them out all the way. Why is she so happy? Oh, because of the carpet, I think. She's having a good time. Yeah, I mean, we could make it so that this thing we just disable it, but then I'm going to forget about it and blah, blah, blah. But we have too much hydrogen anyway, so is it really that bad? I don't know. Because they're probably going to make them even though it's at 3 priority because they don't have anything else to do. Okay. Well then, I guess abandon all that for now. I can't. Isn't that a bad idea? The problem isn't fixed. I have to keep going. But I mean, I can't just keep making glass. Wait. I have even more sand than I did before, I think. Okay, keep making glass. I mean, I could put it on forever, but isn't that a bad idea? It doesn't even look like we have that much glass. Oh, are we putting it in here? No. Is this seriously all that we've made? I feel like Are you guys repairing something that keeps breaking with glass? I don't think that they are. Okay, we have that task. Sure. And other than that, the water is still okay. The temps are still okay. Okay. Water, that whole system, it is what it is. Okay. Ventilation, I mean, it's going. It's doing a thing. And then the rest of the overlays I'm not really going to care about right now. So yeah, back down to this. First and foremost, I have someone come in here and shape it into an actual pit that can hold all this water, and it has metal walls. Is that a terrible idea? We're going to find out. Wait, if I use metal walls, I probably have to use steel ones. I don't know if gold ones will be enough. Let's just do a few pieces just to see what happens. And then that means I'm going to have to make more steel, which we can make a little more already. Yeah, like water has been fed down into this pathway. Where is it going though? Oh, it also goes to this thing. Which, I don't know. I feel like somehow I should make this run less often. This is kind of just constantly running, isn't it? I feel like it runs too often. Let's put a automation here that has it only run for part of the day or something. Yeah. Because it doesn't need to run constantly, I don't think. Cycle sensor or timer sensor? I guess we could do timer. It doesn't really matter, does it? Let's throw this wherever we can fit it and where the duplicates can reach it. I think they can build it up there. Automation wire. Bring that straight down to that, and we'll have it run for half the day. Why not? Like, that's probably a good default way to start, right? We'll have it run for half the day, and then over here we do have some coolant, so we can make some steel. I guess we have to make iron first. Okay. Make some iron, and then with the iron, we don't have lime. Oh, that's the real problem. Okay, don't make that much iron. We can make a little bit. So we need lime. I thought we usually send lime over, but we also can crush some eggshell to lime. Good bit of that. And I guess here, do we need the fossil for anything else? Or should we just, is it just for lime? I don't remember. It's been too long. Okay, you got this going? Okay. That's cute and all, but like, I think it's 600, right? Is the total? Let's do this so it's not clicking on and off every 10 seconds. Okay, about half the day it's working, the other half the day it's not. It might run out of water, which, you know, would stop it anyway, but we're not concerned about that. Okay, and yes, now we've got water coming all the way through here. Are we using up all of my coolant to make the iron ore, and we're not going to have any left to make the steel? You guys didn't crush the lime yet? Oh, they crushed a little bit. It was 0, and now it's 5. Okay, producing lime. I can still queue it up, right? Let's make some more steel. Wait, how much refined carbon? Okay, we're good with the refined carbon, I think. Oh, and they already did this. Okay, metal tiles made of steel, 95 degrees. I don't think that made any difference. It's all hot anyway. But there could be a world in which it matters. Oh, no, not there. Because I'm gonna... Or is it good to have it being a pit like this? I kind of think it's good to have this shape so that this can drain down here and pool in a smaller area near the pump rather than having it spread out across the bottom. So I guess maybe we do want to do it that way. And I don't know why I'm doing this. Just because. Okay, we're doing that just because. And then there's more steel being produced. And then this thing's going in less often. And there's water in there. Okay. So that should be using more hydrogen. Like, these systems have to run. And then this up here. Oh, perfect! Yes! We finished the chain reaction. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. So that's letting this run more often. Using up hydrogen there, which will in turn make this run more often, which uses more hydrogen, but also grabs more hydrogen out of the environment. So all in all, we did multiple chain reactions that are hopefully going to help scooch this hydrogen up and out of here even more so, right? Up and out of here even more so. Just maybe sooner rather than later, if you'd be so kind. Surely now with the polymer press working, I don't know, pretty consistently, I'd say, probably, that's gonna make a difference. It's gotta make a difference. So, all of that aside, where does this leave us? It leaves us with hopefully an improvement here, and it leaves us with, I think, improvements at Yakani. Laphilios, nothing happened there today, I'm sure. I mean, I'll do some final checks and then we'll come back here. Like, let me check Laphilios first. But I'm sure that everything's probably business as usual, except there's a balloon. Oh, he's letting it go. Oh, no, he's not. Purple balloon, purple balloon. I mean, it's just a regular shape, but hey, it's cute. Wow, then you guys are having a good time. It must be the frost buns. Whoa! Oh my god! Look, it's all ready to go. It's all ready to go. Oh, dang. I should have been doing this. Okay, 1 pip. Someone drop a pip down here. One of these guys up here. 71? 68 is probably better. Okay. We want someone to wrangle the pip and then bring it down. And then we'll see if the pip is interested in grabbing any of this fresh sleet wheat grain and planting it. And if not, we dig out here and hopefully it will plant in this section as well. And then that's probably going to be the maximum amount that we have going on. And like, I cleared up this space in hopes that maybe it would plant here because there was stuff sitting on these spots before. But we don't know if it'll do that either. Not yet. We don't know. Okay, so yeah, I definitely want... Oh, I should have taken this dude. Oh, 80? Never mind. We need to give the pip a little bit of time to succeed in their mission, especially before they're elderly, because I wasn't sure if maybe the elderly factor was playing a part, the stale food was playing a part, or the space was playing a part, like spacing. What are you coming in here for? Ice? I don't want you to pick up that ice. I never asked you to pick up that ice. You took an entire trip down here that you could have brought the pip down, and you didn't. And this is critter drop-off. I'm not doing something wrong here. I just have to check, because sometimes I get upset with them for not doing what I want them to do, but in reality, it was me. It was me. What are you going to do now? Oh, and we can set down more of the plastic. Please tell me you're grabbing the pip. Yes! Go, Otto, go! Go, Otto, go! Otto? Do you still have the pip? It's not that one, right? Yeah, I think he's holding it. I can't tell he's holding it, but he's holding it. Whee! Okay, good job. So you have lots of stuff you can grab here. Lots and lots of stuff. If you're not interested in grabbing this, then I understand why. It's not because of elderliness. It's not because of staleness. It's not because there was stuff here. It's because we need that other section open. I will give you until tomorrow. Let's see. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plants right now. These should all be on auto harvest. What? I have an overlay, don't I? Okay. Enable harvest. Okay. That'll be another easy way to see if there's new ones or not, because they won't be auto harvesting, I guess. Okay, so yeah, I'll give you until 13:06 and then we'll check, and if you still haven't done anything, we open this up. I don't think he's gonna do anything. Okay, so let me see if they can get some more plastic tiles down here. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great news there. Is that counting this one? I don't think it is. I'm not sure. Where's the rest of the plastic? Whatever. Do you guys want this? You haven't had one in a while. Sand. Okay, you have plenty apparently, but look how long Otto kept his balloon. We got to see it so much. That's nice. Okay, but otherwise the Philios is doing fine. So, I guess we're good to go there. Oh, but I really should have this set to forever. Well, no. We want to be careful because we don't want to take too much of the sleet wheat grain before they've planted more. But then once I know that they've planted sort of whatever maximum amount they're going to have planted, then we can put it on forever. So that anytime there's sleet wheat grain, they'll harvest it and they'll cook it. And it's probably not going to last them until the next time of a harvest. But obviously, even having good food just some amount of the time is better than having it no amount of the time, right? Okay. And I think that they would pick this up even though it's just randomly sitting here. So I don't think I need to put it like in here or anything. I mean, we can in the future once I know they're not planting anymore. But, okay. Yeah, I say just open up this area. Do we have to do one more dig? Maybe right there as well. And then I'm going to do that one just to level it out. I could level it out the whole way, but then it's going to open up here and I don't want that. So, okay. Dig this section out. Temps wise, I think it's okay. Oxygen wise, I hope it's okay. This is great for them. Absolutely fantastic. Otto still has his balloon. Whenever I see like the balloon artist stuff, it's always like gone before I get a chance to ever see it. He feels super crafty now. Yeah, like even if they have a lot of tasks that they have to do for just 2 people, if they're like in the like high morale state all the time, then they're just that much better at doing everything. And so it really does help. They've got a lot of moderate wounds though. Oh, are you protecting or anything? No. Why are you feeling so hurt? You shouldn't be going down here, guys. How is there still stuff to collect and everything? Like, you guys really don't need to ever come down there. Also, where is Ada? I feel like I haven't seen her, and that's scaring me. I mean, she gave Otto a balloon, so she's somewhere. Ada? Where are you? Oh my god. Okay. She's the center of attention. Oh yeah, that's because I'm watching her. Okay, I'm not watching you anymore, right? Okay. Whoa, low oxygen, low oxygen, low oxygen. Yeah, it's not the best place for a cot, I know. Oh, I didn't check both of these guys. Neither of them look like they will attack when we go by. It must have been the heat. But she'll be healed soon, so she's okay. And then Otto can go next. I I wanted to see this get done, but I guess I'll have to wait for next time. Oh, she's alive. She's alive. Okay. So this was actually a good end for my day, I feel like, because I was thinking, we didn't really get much done, and it's kind of a messy situation, all the stuff we were dealing with back at Soylolin, right? And then we just completely neglected them here. But we actually finished out a lot of those chain reaction events. There was other ones here as well, like sending the stuff, and then now the stuff will be able to get built, and they're going to have a faster commute through there. It's going to be great. So that's good news. You guys are going to have to dig through here a little sooner than later, okay? Before this Pip gets upset and before the sleet wheat grain goes bad. I guess we'll have to check next episode for that. Okay, because now Otto has another new task of having to cook. So there is a lot. And I don't know what Ada prioritizes. Because there's building tasks, there's digging tasks, there's harvesting, there's cooking, there's a lot. There's probably supplying, storing, those sorts of things as well. What are you? Oh, no. Are you? This doesn't have room for anything. I think she just picked up sleet wheat grain. I think she's taking it somewhere. Like, did I put somewhere else? Oh, no, she's going to mop. Oh, okay. I thought she was taking a sleet wheat grain, like, that they brought up here and being like, nope, it's high priority to go down in this bin down here. Let me put it back down here. Okay, okay, I don't know. I really want to see it get done, but I guess we'll wait for next time. I wish Ada could give herself a balloon buddy. But anyway, yeah, we'll leave it for next time. Okay, they've already used up all of the water. That dude is okay. But our plants have been growing. We've built up our food supply. Hopefully it doesn't spoil. Do I have a fridge? I don't think I even have a fridge. Oh, there's a fridge up there. Maybe they'll keep it in there. I'm not really sure. But that's fine. Oxygen is fine, at least for the time being. And we got everything going through here much better. 2,000, 1,000. Okay, good. So I'm going to say that we're good to go for now at Yakani as well. Water, we're running out of water a little bit, but that's okay. And so then lastly, I check back here. A couple of days have gone by. They've been using the polymer press, making the plastic. Has anything changed? I mean, it really only has been like a couple of days. Hasn't been much time. But maybe? Level-wise, it doesn't look like it. But this was in the 1500s before. And now I'm seeing mainly 1300s. So I'm going to consider that it is working. It's possible that it's still not really, but I'm going to consider that it is working. Yeah. So we'll let that keep going. Okay. So I think that's most of the final checks for the day. We're going to continue with this weird endeavor down here. These tiles are actually cooler than the water. So I don't think it's really doing what I wanted it to do. But maybe. I'm either gonna change the aqua tuner system, I'm gonna run some gases through here, I'm gonna do something soon. Okay? Soon. But look, now it's even pooling steam that is condensing into water all the way out as far as here. It's gonna start to become very problematic soon, I think, if I'm not careful. Okay. Whoa, that dude just hatched. I don't know if I've ever seen that happen before. So we'll be careful. We're using water through here. They're still creating the steel. Okay, good. That's another thing that's still using power for us. So we'll be careful to keep monitoring everything. And our ice didn't melt yet, but we still have that much water. So that's a good sign. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely out of time. Out of time. But I think I set some things in motion. Let me check the research. Ah, it's done! All I have left is the databanks research. That's wonderful. That means I can open this up. We can put this back on auto. Hello, put this back on auto. And we can send rad bolts over in that direction once again. Because this doesn't really need any more right now. I mean, I could continue to collect some. It's not at maximum. But I say we can do it that way for now instead, because the more plastic that Lophelios has, the better off they're going to be, because they have so much ladder that could be replaced with plastic. So if we can keep sending rad bolts that way, I think that's better for now in this rest time when I don't have any more research to do in that capacity. So that's really good. Okay, yeah. I'll keep monitoring it all next time, and we'll keep working on this. I mean, I at least technically did something over here, right? There's so much water, though. It's crazy. That's going to be it, though, for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye now.